JP Dokkan just received quite a few EZAs. A lot of them are actually really powerful too, like this LR Goten and Trunks, who I believe to be not that great upon like first impression, but they're actually really good in game. And a lot of these other, EZAs are pretty decent as well. But just because units are getting EZAs doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. I think what makes an EZA really good is its usability after their EZA in specific content. And I really feel like JP missed the mark on a lot of these EZAs, but I want you to let me know after I go through all of this, like, am I overreacting? Is it just like a me issue, or am I right? Like, do you guys actually agree with me? Now, before I hop into all of this, you guys know very quickly for the subscriber challenge for this video, if you actually attempted Battlefield, okay, and you made it to Omega, I'm not asking if you beat Omega, but if you actually made it to the final fight in Ultimate Clash Faces Omega, you got to subscribe to the channel right now. I'm not asking for you to beat him though, but if you didn't make it there just yet, I won't penalize you. You can skip the subscriber challenge today, and I wish you luck if you again attempt to go ahead and beat Omega. Let's just hop straight into this video. I do appreciate you guys being here, by the way. So I mean, again, like this EZA, Goten and Trunks, they're really good. I really have nothing to say about them. I don't like how units now in 2022 are still lowering your own stats. I just don't see why that's a thing. But I mean, again, at the end of the day, like this unit is still really, really powerful, right? And same thing for the Vegitos. Like the Vegito units were a little bit more impressive than I originally thought. Their attack stats are not really that great, but they're still not bad regardless. Now, when it comes to these Vegito units, it's like you kind of question, like, okay, like what's their purpose? Because on Super Attack, they do support allies and stuff, but then they have this mechanic where they're getting attack per key sphere obtained. When this unit is collecting 10, 11 key spheres, their attack set is not 5 million. Like, unless you're doing some other orb, changing mechanic and giving attack per orb or whatever, this unit's role on a team is not to be doing massive damage, right? We have a lot of other units like that, especially on the Janemboo Saga team. So why isn't this unit, more catered just to supporting? Like, I feel like if this unit just started out with like 180% attack and defense, and then maybe he actually gave just all allies 3 key and 40% to attack and defense, like, sure, that's broken, but is it really broken though? This unit is on 4 categories. Yes, these categories have a pretty decent amount of strong units, but giving 3 key and 40% to, I don't know, LR STR Vegito Blue, or sorry, LR STR Super Vegeta, dude, LR STR Super Vegito is not going to break the game, right? So I feel like this unit is meant to do damage, but also supporting a little bit, and giving key without attack and defense is cool, but like giving attack and defense without key, I mean, it's kind of just weird. It's good for buffing your allies, but the synergy could still be off just a little bit. And then on top of that, doesn't this guy have like 6 links? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still have 6 links, right? Yeah. Like, why? Like, I don't, dude. When it comes to these units that are just sub EZAs, I would rather them just go with one specific build. So like, make this unit, if you're gonna make this unit a key support, make this unit a really good key support. Make this unit 100, give himself 180% attack and defense. Maybe he just gave key. Maybe this guy's whole role is just giving key. So maybe he gave 1 key on super attack. What if this guy had an ability where, similar to Goten and Trunks, how they give themselves 5 to 10 key randomly? What if this unit gave the allies 1 to 3 key randomly, right? So he's really just providing the everyone on the field with a lot of key, and then allowing them to super attack. What if this was his role? But you can't really tell that from his passive. Same thing with this Vegito. This Vegito is not bad, but again, like, if his role is to give allies attack and defense, or to buff up their stats, then fine, give this unit attack and defense for 1 turn, maybe even 2 turns. Why not? Then again, take away this ability of giving himself extra defense. Just give him extra defense at the start of turn, or maybe extra defense on super attack or whatever, and then just support or make the rest of his passive something like, gives allies, all allies attack and defense, anywhere from like 20% to attack and defense to 50% attack and defense, just randomly. It just randomly assigns a specific, build. Like, gives allies random percent attack all the way from 30 to 50%. Same thing for defense, right? They can include that same mechanic and make this guy really good that way, right? And then when it comes to like this Goku and this Vegeta, I really feel like they're the same case, because even after their EZA, they're not really that great. Like when it comes to giving unit, just because, again, This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 EZAs. I might be missing actually a few as well. I think I'm missing like a few other characters or whatever. But with all these EZAs, like sure, we have a few good ones, but with the uniqueness of these characters and just getting like, okay, giving 11 EZAs isn't necessarily a good thing, because if all those EZAs suck, then they suck, right? Like, I feel like if you're going to give an EZA to units, especially these hella specific units we're never going to see released ever again in the game, why not just make them broken? Like, why not give this Chow Man right here greatly stacking attack and defense? Like, what would be the issue with that? His links are not that great. Yes, he's on 3 teams. Make him a monster on these 3 teams. Make this guy a must run. Do you think they're like, I remember Truth saying that they're most likely never going to release a Chow Man again, and I absolutely agree. Do you think we're ever going to see a Chow Man again? I highly doubt it. So why not make the one we have in Dokkan crazy? And by the way, when this guy gets his passive off, this part right here, he puts up insane numbers, but it's once only. Like, this guy's putting up 3 mil attack stats, which again is not bad, but I think for what this unit is, he can just be so much better. When it comes to a unit like Tiencho, this Tiencho starts off with a pretty high, I mean, his stat, what are his stats? Yeah, his stats suck. So this 180% attack and defense is actually not that great compared to, you know, what he could be getting from his stats. But this unit, again, I feel like just could be a lot better. And same thing for, dude, this physical Weirus. This physical Weirus is so interesting to me because he is not going to be your main damage dealer on a team unless like you just started playing the game and you managed to pull him. I mean, you won't EZA him anyways because you won't be able to, but like this unit is like, is he trying to do, you know, damage, or is he trying to support the team? And it's like he's doing both, and I actually appreciate when units can do a little bit of everything. But when it comes to how specific Weirus is, it's like, okay, he changes 2 types of orbs to physical. That's super freaking powerful. Maybe just give him, how about just give him 200% to attack and defense? That's it. That's all he needs, okay? Because his stats are not bad compared to who we just looked at, like Tiencho, right? His defense is about 3,000 more. So I think giving him 200% attack and defense for what Beerus and Whis is perfectly fine. Then give this unit just a medium to high chance to dodge. That's it. Then, if we want to talk about support, give the rest of the team support based off of the amount of orbs that this unit obtains. Or what if everyone on the field was buffed based off the amount of orbs that they collected that this guy changed? So for example, let's say you have an Int God Goku on the team, right? Sure, you know, this guy changed tech and Int orbs to physical, but what if for every physical orb that God Goku obtained that this guy changed, that then he, you know, receives an extra key sphere, or he receives an extra attack and defense plus 10%. That's going to dramatically change the impact of this unit, right? Now this unit is like a must run in the 3rd slot, and for every orb that you, it actually changes the meta just a little bit, because now you're not really going for same key spheres. Like, just because he's physical, you're not going for physical anymore. You bring an Int God Goku, and just because he's Int, he doesn't need Int orbs, because you put him alongside this guy. If this guy was able to give all allies an extra key per key sphere that they obtained based off the orbs that he changed, that's actually really freaking good. And again, this is Beerus and Whis be used. They should literally be like the strongest unit in the game, but we don't have to give them that title. I think 200% attack and defense is not going to break the game. I think giving this unit a support ability like key +1, all allies key +1, and attack and defense plus 10% per key sphere they obtain based off the orbs that he changed, and boom, you're good to go. And then maybe give him, like, maybe give all allies a medium chance to guard. Something just crazy. Like, that makes this unit not broken, because again, like, they're on very limited teams, but it makes them extremely runnable and someone you would actually consider bringing on it. I would not consider bringing this guy on a team unless there was a physical Realm of Gods unit. Which again, like, the links are not going to be that great anyway. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, though. And again, it's not like we have like an LR Beerus. We have Beerus and Whis, but like, if we had a physical LR Beerus, then maybe, sure, okay. But like, we don't even have that, so I don't know about all that. And then we have this Khaleesi unit, which, I mean, he's pretty good, right? He does greatly stack attack. He raises defense. I feel like he could have been a little bit better. And the funny thing is here, it's like, you're giving him chance to crit, which is cool. But even if this unit were to crit, like, again, in short-term content, again, it's one of these things where if this unit is designed for short-term content, then dude, okay, he's good for short-term content. This guy is designed for long-term content. So for what he is, I'll take that. Because again, in long events, units who stack attack and defense, especially defense, are going to be good in long events. So this guy already has some sort of purpose. And on top of that, he's not only supporting, but he's also, you know, having a built-up chance to crit. His attack and defense isn't the craziest, but at least he can perform additional super attack. Like, again, he's not bad at all, right? And I do think that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these EZAs are actually pretty good. And this guy has a defined purpose. I don't think you can say the same for, like, this Goku and Vegeta, because, sure, they're changing orbs, but now they're also needing those orbs to do really good things, when I feel like it shouldn't be that way, right? Like, I feel like if this Goku and Vegeta's true purpose was to change orbs and support the team, then that's exactly what they're going to do. Make this Vegeta... I mean, I guess his Vegeta's super attack is not that great. But, dude, what if this guy... Not that great, but, I mean, it's fine, I guess, for him. But what if Goku gave attack and defense plus 30% for 2 turns? Like, how crazy would that be? Would that make him instantly runnable on every single team? No, right? But if he did that, he would be really freaking good. And what if he started off with just 150% instead? Take away this mechanic where he's getting extra attack and defense, because again, this guy, even if with all those orbs, we've already seen from showcases that he's not putting up these insane crazy numbers unless you're really going out of your way to change all the orbs. And again, he does change orbs, which I think is really good, but I think this should be this ability right here, I feel like should be a support oriented ability. And when I say that, I mean, don't make it so that he changes orbs, but he needs the orbs to be good. Make it so that he's good already, and he changes the orbs to help out every other unit on the team, right? And then when there's a Vegeta on the team, it's like attacking in the same, not even on the team, attacking in the same turn. So you need to run another Vegeta on the team, which actually starts to limit you, because now you can't run him on Turtle School. Connected Hope, I think is there some Vegetas on Connected Hope? Is there? I mean, sure, you have this Vegeta, which again, this Vegeta actually does get stronger when you have a Goku on the team, so sure, right, you have that option for sure. But Bond of Friendship, I don't think Vegeta's on that. Accelerated Battle, maybe Vegeta's on that, I don't really know. But again, it does limit you just a little bit. I feel like just take this away, right, make him just change physical orbs to STR, make him really good at start of turn. Maybe he has like a mechanic where he gets defense if he's hit in the first slot or something, similar to like Super Vegeta, where if he gets hit first slot, he gets like an extra like 100% defense or something, just making him very viable. Or make it so that he gets defense on super attack, which makes him really good in that last third slot, right? So now he has a specific purpose. You put this guy in the third slot for sure. I mean, you won't be able to activate this part, which definitely does suck, because for a unit to be viable with this ability, you have to put them in that first slot. That way everyone else on the rotation is getting that attack and defensive buff if he were to give defense. So if it's going to be a thing, I mean, actually, no, it's for 2 turns, actually, so never mind. This guy's still really good in that third slot, because, again, when he super attacks, he's buffing everyone else on the next rotation as well. This guy has a lot of, you know, attack and defense, hopefully. Like, let's say he had, like, 150%. Maybe he got 100% defense on super attack, which means in that third slot, he'll be able to tank really nicely no matter who's hitting him. He's also changing orbs for the rest of the field. Maybe he's giving them a little bit of chance to crit as well, like all allies attack and defense plus maybe 20%, or maybe just all allies chance to crit plus 30% if, you know, they collect 2 or more STR key spheres or something like that, right? I think those support abilities would make these units much more reliable or much more usable, rather than just trying to make this unit, you know, support, but also, like, I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think about this. Am I overreacting? Again, this guy's actually pretty good. Janemboo, again, since he stacks defense, he has a purpose within the game. And not every unit needs to stack defense, but it's like, if a unit is meant for SBR, then why not just give this unit like 200% defense start of turn? I know that's crazy to ask for or whatever. And then make him, maybe he, you know, has a 100% attack, you know, high chance to crit. Or maybe it's so simple as starting off the rotation, taking away, like, imagine this Celza, right? Forget attack, forget a defense, right? Let's say this guy dropped in and said, all enemies attack and defense minus 80% for 2 turns. This guy has instantaneous value. This guy becomes like a must run in the first few stages of SBR, especially extreme class, right? Because even though he is limited, he's hopping in and taking away all the attack and 80% attack and defense for 2 turns, which means everyone on your team is going to be hitting like crazy, and everyone's going to be tanking, because again, This guy is lowering 80% of their attack and 80% of their defense. And then this guy can recover maybe HP every single time he's hit, which again is really good because, dude, in SBR, you could be taking a lot of damage. But what if this guy recovered? What if he recovered 50% of the well, I think that's a little bit too much. What if he recovered a certain percent of the damage he took as HP, right? So every single time he's hit, he heals up that amount again. So maybe he's not doing crazy damage or anything like that, or maybe he's not the best defensive unit, but he's still supporting the team tremendously in something like SBR or Extreme Super Battle Road, right? But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about this. Again, this guy is pretty good. I do like, you know, the fact that he does stack defense, which again allows him to be really good in long content. I mean, Majin Power needed it as well, so, and Transformation Boost. So again, this guy's good, but I feel like just if we take a look at him, he definitely could be better. But we're never getting a Janemboo ever again. I highly doubt it. Please quote this video if we ever get another Janemboo. So, but I mean, I don't know. Like, let me know what you guys think. Am I overreacting? Are these units a lot better than I'm thinking? I do think that some of the fusions units are pretty decent. I do think that these Vegitos are actually really good. They could be better, designed better, but I do think they're really good. And then same thing with this Goten and Trunks. Like, I just don't understand why we're still lowering defense on super. I think a super attack should be doing the opposite of that, especially defense. Like, attack would have been a little bit better because it's like, okay, they don't hit hard, but so what? But lowering their defense, this could get you killed. Like, if you get super, you know, unlucky, this can get you killed. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Do you think all these EZAs were good? Do you think all of them were bad? Do you agree with me? Do you think I'm overreacting? Let's just have a civil conversation in the comments. I do appreciate you guys for being here, and hopefully you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys later, and peace.